Hello, good morning everyone. Today from By Demes we want to present you our solutions for activated intruder deterrence, and we are going to talk about two technologies, the IP speakers and the Raytec floodlights. We will start by talking about Raytec floodlights. Raytec is a manufacturer of high-end products, not only for their technology but also for their robust hardware. On our website you will see that we have many references, but today we want to focus on the hybrid IP spotlights, which will allow us to have infrared lighting and white lighting. These devices are usually installed as a support or as a complement to a video analytics system, as they allow us to illuminate the scene of a residential or industrial area, being able to turn off the lights of the camera itself. In this way we avoid the typical insects or external agents that can reflect in the infrared of the camera itself. These devices will allow us to emit a white light once an alarm is generated in the system, either in our Vesta system. Which I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that we have recently integrated rules that allow us to launch HTTP commands, and we can obviously connect it to our analytics system. Today in the demo we are going to do it with our Vesta system. Once the system is armed in any partition, an alarm is executed on it. The lights are going to be switched on by means of HTTP commands. In the same chain, we are going to be able to introduce the duration, intensity, repetitions in case of flashing and the interval between these flashes. In addition to this, it is a PO device, so we will be able to connect it with a single cable for power and data. If we do not have a network ring to be able to connect it via PO, we also have a cable that comes in the equipment itself to feed it with an external 24-volt continuous power supply, or to execute these commands, or this light switch on by means of an alarm contact. On the other hand, we also have our IP loudspeaker, or, in this case also, something just like Focus, that is, with a single cable we can feed it and send these HTTP commands via web to make the appropriate activations. These equipments could be activated by two relay inputs, if we have Ethernet or network created in the installation, or by HTTP commands, as I said before. We can program up to 20 audio spots, which can be broadcast in different sounds, repetitions, and all the configuration we want. We would also like to point out that this equipment has SIP technology. SIP is an IP telephone protocol from which we can talk in real time with our loudspeaker and broadcast the message we want if there has been an inclusion. Some of the receivers already have this protocol, and when an alarm is triggered by Vesta or the analytics system you use, they will be able to talk in real time if requested. There is a priority order from which we can pre-program the audio wedges with the pre-programmed message that we want in each of the presets. Once this audio wedge is executed, if CRA wants to intervene and talk in real time, the priority will prevail over the SIP, so it will cut the audio wedge and the receiving station can talk and launch the message that we want at the moment. Now let's do a test with the loudspeaker. We will connect the system. And when an alarm occurs in the equipment, the loudspeaker emits one of the presets that we execute in the URL or one of the presets that we execute through the alarm input.